Welcome to the 2018 Manchester Invitational. This is NewHampshireCrossCountry.com, powered by Runners Alley. Meet Hub, sponsored by Tim's Truck Capital. We're about to see the start of the girls' large school race. So Jim McKenzie, tell us what we're looking for today.
Well, probably Champlain Valley. They're always tough on this course, right out of Vermont. And you got Essex, who's also one of those tough teams. They just come here. Vermont comes here ready to run. Burlington, Glastonbury from Connecticut is going to be right up there. Of course, New England champions, Pinkerton. You can't go without mentioning them. Cole Brown, also of New Hampshire. They're looking to make their mark after winning small schools last year. Individually, you'd have to still go with the New England champion, Julia Robitaille. She actually lost, a rare thing, down in Nashua to Kaylee Coffin of Nashua South. And she is just running unbelievable herself. So I look at a battle for them too. Throw in Addison Cox, throw in a few other girls. It's going to be a great race. Also, we get to see, who do we get to see? Caroline Fisher.
Yeah, it's her season debut, right?
This is it. This is it. So we'll see what she's got.
Should be a mix.
Should be a good race.
And they're off. 2018 girls large school at Manchester Invite. Again, so Callie Coughlin going to be one of those top runners. We saw her win last year in the freshman race. Again, won last week against Julia Robitaille. And I do see. What do I see? Good pack right now.
Fisher right out there, right on the edge.
Yep.
Carolyn Toll also. But Fisher's not afraid to go right out to the front.
No, I think she's been wanting this day to get in the race again.
Yeah. I wanted to see her do well today.
And with the girls off, we'll throw it right around the corner to Pete and Davio.
All right, we're at the 600-meter mark.
All right, this is girls large school. We have Callie Coffin out front from South. For New Hampshire, and then Caroline Fisher, Julie Robitaille,
Addison Cox,
Violet Sullivan's up there, Corinne Robitaille.
So very large pack coming through.
Here comes the Cole Brown pack.
Like Concord's got a nice tight pack there.
Yeah.
So a lot of Vermont teams last year had a strong showing. We'll see if that keeps going this year. See if that holds true.
That's it, Sam!
Oh, here we go. We got Callie Coffin.
Yep, see them coming around the corner now.
Callie Coffin, Caroline Fisher.
She's up there. So top three, making some good separation before the hill, but right behind them, runner from Hall.
Come on, Julia!
We got Julia Robitaille. Her sister's not too far out. Still plenty of racing left.
Yep, going through. Clock right now is 5:53, 5:54.
It's Corinne Robitaille, Violet Sullivan, Aiden,
Addison Cox.
Addison Cox. Sorry about that, Addison.
We got a couple Southegans, so Southegans looking pretty good.
Exeter's actually looking good.
Let's go, Liana! Nice job!
Oh yeah, the Salem girls are tough too, though.
Oh yeah, I'm excited about the Salem team. All a bunch of young runners. They got a bright future ahead of them.
Well, Exeter 7 have gone by us, so they look good. The team that we had unranked at the beginning of the year, they're definitely making strides. It's funny how much better they are this year without Jackie going. Somehow it's always how that works. I don't know why. It's like, well, why can't when we had a really stud, why can't we put it together there? But I've seen that happen so many times. You find a girl that's really good, she moves on, and then you have a bunch of other ones come in, take their place.
Yeah, sometimes it's just hard to live in the shadows.
It is. Nothing against Jackie Vaughn or anything like that. It's just the way it is.
Now Exeter's not the first case for that. We see that time and time again. It's really hard for coaches to pull in all those runners and make everyone flourish at the same time.
Let's go, Grace! Everybody, keep it together!
Come on, Emma! Go, Emery, go,
I think it's going to be an exciting finish. Kaylee Coffin, though, she is just for a sophomore, the way she's been running. But we'll see how this hill treats her.
Yeah, she's been running with some good maturity.
how
And
about-
like you said, that hill's gonna be the difference.
But how about Carolyn Fisher? First race, right in the hunt.
Hopefully she'll be able to maintain with that. And we will take a look up the hill, see what's going on there.
Your brain's a little unstable right now.
All right, so we're a little bit past the 1 mile right now, just at the top of the first hill. It's like Callie Coffin.
Followed by
Caroline Fisher of Bishop
Pompanogs
Girton.
first, and then Caroline Fisher.
And
Pompanogs from
then
Rhode Island.
let's see, Hall and Champlain Valley. And there's Julia Robitaille of West.
Winner from New England's last year.
Pack seems to have definitely stretched out.
Yeah, there's Corinne Robitaille, also of West. Violet Sullivan from Exeter. Caroline Towle, Bishop Girton.
Addison Cox, Cole Brown.
Bill Ricka, Massachusetts, is a big pack right up front. Exeter also looks like this is their third going through, so they look pretty good.
Cole Brown second and third coming through.
Yeah. There's more Exeter. 3 Exeter girls running together.
So if you're from Danbury, Connecticut, big pack actually.
Fourth Cole Brown, fifth Cole Brown, sixth Cole Brown. And there's seven. That's the seventh Cole Brown.
So it looks like for New Hampshire we got Exeter's up there. Bishop Girton definitely. Co-Brown. Concord's doing pretty well.
West individually, I think.
Alright, so we're at the 2 mile right now, right at the top of the last hill. This is Callie Coffin from South. Looking pretty strong.
There's Pompanogs first from Rhode Island.
There's Bishop Girton's Caroline Fisher. So those 3 have definitely separated a lot from the pack.
They've locked up those first 3 spots.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they look pretty good. And then this is going to be 4.
Looks like Hall. It's their first.
All in Champlain Valley. So definitely spread out a lot over the last mile, which is to be expected. It's pretty hilly.
Here's Julia Robitaille. Separating herself from the rest of the pack.
Yeah.
Champlain Valley's second.
And
Danbury moving up.
Cox and Northwood.
Got Corinne Robitaille, Violet Sullivan of Exeter, Caroline Towle of Bishop Girton.
And Souhegan's moved up. They're 1 and 2, moved up a lot.
Looks like Bishop Girton's got their first 2 ahead of anybody else. So they're probably in the lead for the team score.
Cole Brown's number 2 coming through. And Cole Brown's 3.
There's South's number 2. So we got three or four teams with 2-3 girls towards the front. So it's pretty close at this point.
It's gonna be a good one. Tight.
More Exeter coming through. They look pretty good. They got a lot of girls up towards the front.
Third Hall.
Let's see. Bishop Girton's 3rd.
There you go, Sam.
Exeter's 4th. So Exeter should have a pretty good score.
Hall's 4th. And another Co-Brown, I believe.
Two Concord. Yeah, it doesn't look like anybody's running away with it.
4th, Bishop Burton. I think that's our 5th Exeter.
There you go, Tessa.
That's 6 for Co-Brown.
Get right up there. Work with her. Work with her.
So Exeter, Co-Brown, Bishop Girton, Concord. Probably the 4 teams we're looking at up towards the front right now.
Seems like the mass of the pack is going by.
Here we go, let's go. Hey, all downhill, let's open up. Come on, here we go. Squid it.
NewHampshireCrossCountry.com. We're at the finish line for the girls' large school, and we do have our leader coming around the corner in interview now. Pretty good gap on second place.
So Kate Weiser of Pomperog taking this one.
See her cross the line right around that 17:47 mark. Callie Coffin, again the sophomore from South.
She's gonna go under 18. Nice job.
And then a big gap before we get to our 3rd place runner. Does look like Caroline Fisher, Bishop Girton.
That's a good first trial run for her.
Yeah,
She looks strong.
you got to be happy with 3rd after just starting your season right in the middle.
18-20. The 4th finisher,
Champlain Valley.
1838.
And 5th from Hall. Then we saw her up in the top few right at the 1 mile mark. And now we're starting to get to a little bit more of a pack.
Here comes the more Champlain Valley girls.
So that's Champlain Valley's 2nd. For New Hampshire, we do see Addison Cox and Cole Brown.
Addison Cox finished up in 1905.
Robitaille.
Last year's New England champion, finishing up in 1911. Right, the sister right behind Sauhegan. Got Corinne, 1916. Sauhegan's got another one. Sauhegan looks tough today.
So that's 2 Sauhegan.
There's a 3rd right there. Oh, that's Girton. That's Caroline Toll.
So they're 2nd. Lauren Robinson of Milford.
Violet Sullivan.
Again, we'll be looking to see how Exeter does as
Callie
a
Wrinkle
team.
just in front of her.
So far, no clear-cut favorite for the team.
No, none.
That's Hall's 2nd runner. So I've seen a lot of teams with 2 runners in, but no one with 3 yet.
It's another scoring nightmare.
Essex, Salem, I believe that's their 1st.
Yep.
Alvern's 1st. Exeter's 2nd. Cole Brown's 2nd. South 2nd. Cole Brown's 3rd. See another Hall runner. Another Essex runner. Bill Rick, I've seen a couple of those as well.
Champlain Valley.
That's what, their 3rd?
3rd.
Salem again.
Wow, this is gonna be a tough one. This is gonna be a tight one for sure. Danbury, Connecticut.
Essex, that's 3 and 4 for them at least. Champlain Valley.
Champlain Valley. They might have pulled this out.
That might be their 3rd and 4th, if not 4th and 5th.
It's spread out so much.
Hall's got a good showing as well. Champlain Valley, that is, if they haven't had 5, that's their 5 right there, so I know they have 5 in. Alvern with a good couple there. BG with another one. Salem again. Yeah, I'd say Salem's no joke, huh?
No, they're good. Exeter is too. I mean, they're up there.
Yeah, I'm excited to see those mergers come out. Essex, so I've seen at least 5 Essex, at least 5 Halls. Salem, that's probably their 4th or 5th.
Yeah.
If it's not their 5th, I do see 5th place now.
Definitely looks to me to be an out-of-state team.
Yeah. Yeah, one of those early teams. You do see another Souhegan now, another Bishop Girton now. So this will help Bishop Girton with the rankings. I think they might. They're definitely going to benefit having Caroline back.
You have top 3 person in the state coming back. I wonder what's up with Julia Robitaille, though.
I know she's more of a late season runner.
Yep.
Anyway, but it's kind of the same thing like we saw in track season.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll be able to catch up with her at some point.
Yep. Find out.
Of course, both sisters are very nice. Whole family's very nice.
Yeah. Grandfather travels down from Montreal every time to see him.
Yeah, I remember talking to him at New England's last year, and he was just ecstatic with the performance.
It'll be difficult to replicate the season that she had last year.
Again, we still have New England's a ways away, but this is the course for it, so this is kind of a mini preview.
Again, if you bomb here today, doesn't mean it's the end of your season.
No.
You have still plenty of time.
A lot of time to fix what you had going on.
I've seen guys come in here and rip it up, and next thing you know, you don't see them in the finals.
I tell you, I didn't get to watch Salem in person last week, but this week, having watched them, I am impressed.
They look very well. For a bunch of young girls,
It's a young team.
You got 3 freshmen and a sophomore. I think you might only have 1 senior.
Yeah, and we've seen year after year when you get that mix, it only spells out good things.
Right. All right, I'll catch you at the mile.
So again, not really an easy finish here where last bit is all uphill. The terrain changes a little bit. It's a lot improved from last year, but still a little bit of a switch up. Hopefully it's not too wet down there. I think the wind and the sun's helping to dry out the fields.
Absolutely.
And at this point, as it does thin out, once again, this is 2018 Manchester Invitational Girls Large School. New Hampshire CrossCountry.com, powered by Runners Alley. Meet Hub, sponsor of Tim's Truck Capital. And again, your girls' large school race.